Okay, so my webcam mic. Okay, my normal microphone broke. You can see it's off. I had to take it off because it broke. But listen, I think I know why the universe exists. I'm pretty darn sure I know why it exists. This is going to be the literal meaning of life. Like, in explanation. Like, down to the core. Okay, so picture this. There is no universe. The fact that there is no universe means there are two possible states that can exist in general. There one without a universe, and there one with a universe. Because it is possible for a universe to exist, if there is to be anything like progression whatsoever, if there was to be that, like at all, in general, since time can progress, this means that inevitably a universe would come to exist. It's hard to explain. Wait a minute. Due to the fact that it is possible that, a universe is to exist, it means that since time exists, wait a minute. Since it is possible for there to be two states, one where the universe exists and one where the universe doesn't exist, because of the fact of time, there would be an inevitability in which there is a universe. Because we know that we are experiencing right now, that means that a universe came to exist over time. Because we can confirm that we are existing right now with the fact that we exist, we know that the amount of time it took for a universe to form was inevitable. It's irrelevant. Like, since if there's no universe, there's nothing, that means that something has to exist. Okay, wait a minute. It's really hard to explain. My thoughts are very off the place. There are two states, clearly. We have does not and does exist. If there is no universe, then, wait a minute. If there is no universe, then nothing exists. Essentially, okay, wait a minute. Every creature is God. Every creature is God, is what I've come to realize. There are two things. There are two only physical things. Two physical worlds, if you will. Stuff and consciousness. Because that there is possibly consciousness and there is possibly stuff, consciousness reaffirms the existence of time. Because consciousness is able to experience its time. Because time exists. Wait a minute. Because time exists, that means there can progress into a state in which a universe would come to exist. Because there is no universe, but a universe can exist, it exists at some point. And the only reason we know to see it is because there's a consciousness that also exists. And the consciousness is just keeping track of separate universes. What a consciousness in a human is, i.e. the reason that we are alive, is, is because that there was a consciousness that was even capable of existing. It's having, what's going on in our head is so complex to the point where a consciousness has to manifest in order to process the whole thing, simply because it moves. And that is stoner philosophy, because I am really stoned.